Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chill English Talks. I'm Edward, and today I'm here with Marie again.
Hey everyone, happy to be back. Edward, can I just say, I walked outside this morning and I was not prepared.
What happened?
I thought it was going to be a nice day. I looked out my window and the sky looked okay, so I left without a jacket. Big mistake.
Oh no, let me guess. It got cold?
Freezing. Like suddenly the wind just hit me and I was standing there thinking, why didn't I check the weather?
That happens to me all the time. I always think I know what the weather will be like, and then I'm totally wrong.
It's so frustrating.
Well, that's actually a perfect way to start today's episode, because today we're talking about weather in English.
Yes, and I know some people might think, oh, weather, that's such a simple topic. But honestly, it's one of the most useful things you can learn to talk about.
Absolutely. Think about it. Every single day, someone around you is talking about the weather. It's everywhere.
Weather is always part of the conversation.
And if you're learning English, being able to talk about weather naturally is a huge step.
Exactly. So today we're going to give you the words, the phrases, and the expressions you need, and we'll keep it simple, nothing too complicated.
Just real, everyday English, the kind you actually hear people use. Okay, Marie, let's start with something fun. What's your favorite kind of weather?
Ooh, okay. I love warm, sunny days. Not too hot, but that perfect kind of warm where you just want to sit outside with a coffee.
That sounds amazing, actually.
What about you?
I'm a rainy day person.
Really? I did not expect that.
I know, people are always surprised, but I love the sound of rain. It makes me feel calm and cozy inside.
Okay, I understand that. Like being inside when it's raining outside feels safe somehow.
Exactly. Wrapped in a blanket, maybe watching something on TV. Perfect day for me.
I can appreciate that, but personally, give me sunshine and I'm happy.
See, that's what's great about weather as a topic. Everyone has a different opinion, and that makes for really interesting conversation.
It really does. And our listeners, think about it for a second. What kind of weather makes you happy? What kind of weather makes you want to stay in bed?
Yeah, take a moment, think about your answer, because being able to express that in English is exactly what we're going to help you do today.
All right, let's start with the basics. How do you ask someone about the weather?
The most common question is simply, how's the weather? Super simple, 3 words.
You can also say, what's the weather like? Same idea, just a little more specific. Both are totally natural.
And if you want to ask about a specific place, you can say, what's the weather like in London? Or how's the weather there?
Great point. Now, how do you answer? Well, you just describe what you see or feel outside.
Exactly. You might say, it's sunny today, or it's raining right now, or it's really cold outside.
Short and simple. You don't need to give a full weather report.
Right. Nobody expects you to sound like a news anchor. Just describe what you experience.
Okay, so let's talk about the most important weather words, starting with temperature. Edward, what are the main ones?
So we go from hot to warm to cool to cold and then freezing. Those 5 words cover basically everything.
Let's break those down. Hot means the temperature is really high, too high for a lot of people. You're sweating, you feel uncomfortable.
Like when you walk outside in summer and it hits you like a wall of heat, that's hot.
Exactly. Then warm is more pleasant. The temperature is high, but in a nice way. You don't need a jacket, but you're not melting either.
Warm is usually a compliment when you're talking about weather. Oh, it's so warm today. That sounds nice, right?
It does. Then cool is when the temperature starts to drop a little. Still comfortable, but you might want a light jacket.
I love cool weather, actually. Autumn mornings are usually cool, and I think that's perfect.
Same. Then cold is when you definitely need a jacket. Winter cold. Your hands go numb, your nose gets red.
And freezing is the extreme version of cold. When it's freezing, it might actually be below zero. You can see your breath in the air.
And people use freezing casually too, not just for extreme temperatures. Like if you're a little cold, you might still say, I'm freezing, just to express how cold you feel.
Right, it's a bit of an exaggeration sometimes, but that's normal in English. People exaggerate with temperature words a lot.
Oh, totally. It's boiling in here. I'm dying of heat. I'm literally freezing. None of those are technically true, but everyone understands what you mean.
Okay, let's talk about the sky and weather conditions. So what do we have? The big ones are sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, and snowy. Let's go through them.
Sunny is when the sun is out and the sky is clear and bright. Most people love a sunny day.
If the sky has some clouds but still has some sunshine, you might say partly sunny or partly cloudy.
Oh, that's a good one. The weather forecast uses that a lot. Partly cloudy with a chance of rain.
Exactly. Then cloudy means the sky is covered with clouds. The sun is hidden. It can feel a bit dark and heavy outside.
Some people find cloudy days depressing. Personally, I don't mind them as long as it's not raining.
Then rainy, obviously, means it's raining. You might say it's raining or it's a rainy day. Both work perfectly.
And there are different levels of rain too. Like a light rain is called drizzle, just tiny little drops, almost like a mist.
Oh yes, drizzle is a great word. It's that annoying rain that's not heavy enough for an umbrella but still gets you wet.
The worst kind, honestly. Then there's heavy rain, which is strong and hard rain. And if it's really extreme, you say it's pouring.
It's pouring outside. That means the rain is really, really heavy, like buckets of water falling down.
There's also a fun expression for that. Have you heard it's raining cats and dogs?
Oh yes, that's a classic English expression. It means it's raining very heavily. No actual animals involved.
Thank goodness. Can you imagine?
That would be a very different kind of weather report.
Breaking news, cats and dogs falling from the sky.
Okay, what about wind, windy days? How do you feel about them, Marie?
Honestly, not a fan. Wind makes everything harder. Your hair is everywhere, your umbrella breaks. It's just chaos.
I know what you mean. A strong wind is really uncomfortable, but a light wind or a breeze, that's actually nice.
Yes, a breeze is the good kind of wind. It's soft and gentle. On a hot day, a nice breeze feels amazing.
So you'd say there's a nice breeze today. But if the wind is strong and unpleasant, you'd say it's really windy or the wind is crazy today.
And if it's extremely strong, dangerous wind, that's a storm, or even a hurricane or a tornado, depending on where you live.
But let's not go too extreme. For everyday conversation, windy and breezy are the main ones.
What about snow? Do you get snow where you live, Edward?
I grew up in a place with a lot of snow. Every winter, everything would go white. I have mixed feelings about it.
What do you mean mixed feelings?
Well, the first snowfall of the year is magical. Everything looks clean and quiet and beautiful. You just want to stand outside and stare at it.
That sounds so pretty. I've only seen snow a couple of times in my life.
Really? Okay, so the first snow is amazing, but then it stays for weeks or months, and it gets gray and dirty and slushy.
Slushy? What does that mean?
Slush is when snow melts a little and becomes this wet, muddy, gross mixture on the ground. It gets in your shoes, it's everywhere.
Okay, so the magic wears off.
Completely. By February, you're just done with it. You're counting the days until spring.
I can understand that. So to talk about snow, you'd say it's snowing or it's snowy outside. Or you can say there's a lot of snow.
And if you want to say there's a small amount of snow, you can say there's a light dusting of snow. That means just a thin layer.
Oh, I like that. A light dusting. Sounds almost pretty.
It is at first. Okay, let's talk about the 4 seasons, because weather changes depending on the time of year, right?
Yes, so we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and each one has its own typical weather.
Quick note on autumn. In American English, people often say fall instead, Both mean the same season, so don't be confused if you hear either one.
Spring is when winter ends and the weather starts to get warmer. Flowers start to bloom, trees get their leaves back, everything feels fresh and new.
Spring is also known for being unpredictable, though. One day it's warm, the next day it's cold again. Spring weather can be really inconsistent.
So true. There's actually a saying, don't put away your winter coat until spring is really here.
Because you'll need it again 3 days later.
Exactly. Then summer. Hot, sunny, long days. People go to the beach, have barbecues, wear shorts.
Summer is the season most people love, unless you really hate heat, which some people do.
Then autumn, or fall, temperatures start to drop, leaves on the trees change color, red, orange, yellow. It's really beautiful.
Autumn is my favorite season, honestly. The colors, the cool air, the cozy feeling, I love it.
It's a very cozy season. Pumpkin spice everything, sweaters, warm drinks.
And then winter, cold, dark, possibly snowy, depending on where you live, short days, long nights.
Some people love winter. The holidays, the hot chocolate, the warm fires.
And some people really struggle with winter, especially when it's very dark and cold for a long time. There's actually a term for this, seasonal depression, when people feel sad because there's not enough sunlight.
It's a real thing. Weather has a huge impact on how we feel emotionally. Scientists have studied this a lot.
It's fascinating, right? The sun literally affects your mood. When the sun comes out after a long, cloudy week, people just seem happier.
100%. I notice it in myself. A sunny day and I feel like I can do anything. A gray week and I just feel slow and heavy.
Okay, so let's talk about weather forecasts, because this is something you'll need to talk about in real life.
Yes, a forecast is the prediction of what the weather will be like. You check it before deciding what to wear or what to do.
To ask about the forecast, you might say, "Did you check the weather?" Or, "What's the forecast for this weekend?"
And someone might answer, it's supposed to rain on Saturday. Supposed to means that's what the forecast is predicting.
Or you might hear, "They say it's going to be sunny all week." They, in this case, means the weather forecast or the meteorologists.
And we all know forecasts aren't always right. Sometimes it says sunny and you get rained on. Sometimes it says storm and nothing happens.
Weather is unpredictable. That means you can't always predict it accurately, even with all the technology we have.
Unpredictable is a really useful word, by the way. The weather here is so unpredictable. You'll hear that a lot.
Okay, let's practice some real conversations, because knowing words is one thing, but being able to use them naturally is the goal.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, I'll start. Edward, it is absolutely freezing today.
I know, right? I checked the forecast and it said it was going to warm up this afternoon. I don't believe it.
Same. I wore my big coat and I'm still cold. I think winter is not ready to leave.
Honestly, it feels like it snowed last night. The ground is so cold.
Did you hear there might be a storm this weekend?
Yes, I saw that. I'm actually kind of hoping it happens. A big storm on a Saturday sounds like a perfect excuse to stay home.
Ha, see? Rainy day person confirmed.
Guilty. Okay, listeners, did you notice what we did there? We asked about the weather, we gave opinions, we made predictions, we reacted naturally.
That's how real conversations about weather go. It's not a list of facts, it's a back and forth exchange.
Let's do one more, this time about planning something outdoors.
Sure, okay. Hey, Edward, are we still going to the farmer's market on Sunday?
I hope so. Did you check the weather?
Yeah, it's supposed to be partly cloudy, but no rain. Should be fine.
Perfect. I was worried because last week the weather was awful. It poured the whole day.
I know, it was miserable. But this weekend looks much better. Sunny spells throughout the day.
Sunny spells. What does that mean exactly?
Oh, sunny spells means short periods of sunshine. So not fully sunny all day, but the sun comes out from time to time.
I like that expression, sunny spells. Okay, so Sunday works. Let's go.
Great. Bring a light jacket just in case, though.
Always. See, we talked about checking the forecast, making plans, describing last week's weather, and using new vocabulary like sunny spells.
All in a completely natural conversation. This is how you want to use weather vocabulary in real life.
Okay, let's talk about some expressions and idioms, because weather expressions are everywhere in English.
Yes, and they don't always mean what you think. The first one is under the weather.
If someone says they're feeling under the weather, it means they're sick, not feeling well.
So you might text your boss and say, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I don't think I can come in.
It's a polite and natural way to say you're sick, very commonly used.
Next one, every cloud has a silver lining.
This one is about being optimistic. It means that even in bad situations, there's something positive if you look for it.
So if your outdoor birthday party gets rained out, you might say, well, every cloud has a silver lining. We got to have a cozy party inside instead.
Finding the good in the bad. Very useful phrase for life, not just weather.
Then there's come rain or shine.
This means no matter what happens, you'll do it. Rain or shine, you're committed.
Like, I will be at your wedding come rain or shine. Nothing will stop me.
It shows dedication and reliability. It's a strong expression.
There's also steal someone's thunder. Wait, actually, that's not really a weather one.
Ha, well, it has thunder in it, but you're right, it means something different. Let's not go there.
Fair enough. What about riding out the storm?
Oh, yes. To ride out the storm means to get through a difficult period, to survive a hard time.
It can be literal, like staying safe during a bad storm, or it can be figurative, like getting through a hard time at work.
We just have to ride out the storm. Things will get better. Very powerful phrase.
Okay, and the last one, a storm in a teacup.
Ooh, this one is great. A storm in a teacup means a big reaction to something that's actually not a big deal, making drama out of nothing.
Like if two coworkers have a huge argument about something completely unimportant, you might say, it's just a storm in a teacup. They'll be fine tomorrow.
I love that expression. Very British, actually.
Very. Okay, before we wrap up, let's talk about using weather as small talk, because this is where a lot of learners feel nervous.
Right. Small talk is light, casual conversation, usually with someone you don't know well, and weather is the #1 small talk topic.
Why? Because everyone experiences weather. It's common ground. You don't need to know anything about the other person to talk about it.
You could be standing in line at a coffee shop and just say to the person next to you, "Can you believe this rain?"
And almost guaranteed they will respond, because everyone has an opinion about rain.
The key with small talk is to not just say one thing and stop. You want to keep it going a little bit. Agree, then add something.
So instead of just saying, yeah, when someone says it's cold outside, you might say, I know, I can't feel my fingers.
And then the other person laughs and says something back, and now you have a conversation going.
Here are some good small talk openers about weather. Nice day, isn't it? Can you believe this weather? What happened to summer? I can't wait for this rain to stop.
All of those are natural and friendly. They invite a response without being too intense.
And you don't need a perfect answer either. You can just agree and add a small comment. That's enough to be polite and friendly.
And honestly, sometimes that small weather conversation leads to something bigger. You start with terrible weather today and end up having a 20-minute conversation with someone.
It happens. English speakers really do use weather to connect with people, especially in places like the UK and Canada, where weather is always changing.
All right, I think we've covered a lot today. Should we do a quick recap?
Let's do it. Okay, so today we talked about how to ask about weather. How's the weather? What's the weather like?
Temperature vocabulary: hot, warm, cool, cold, and freezing.
Sky and conditions: sunny, cloudy, rainy, drizzle, pouring, windy, breezy, snowy.
The 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter, and how each one feels.
Weather forecasts: how to ask about them and how to talk about predictions.
Idioms and expressions: under the weather, every cloud has a silver lining, come rain or shine, ride out the storm, storm in a teacup.
And how to use all of this for natural small talk in real-life situations.
That is a lot of great stuff, but remember, you don't need to learn everything at once.
Pick 2 or 3 phrases that you liked today. Practice them out loud. Use them this week if you get the chance.
Say them in the mirror, say them to a friend, use them when you comment on the weather. Any practice counts.
And making mistakes is completely okay. It's part of the process. Nobody learns a language without making mistakes.
Not even native speakers. I mess up all the time.
Same, and we've been speaking English our whole lives, so give yourself some grace.
The goal is progress, not perfection. Every day you practice, you get a little better, and one day it just clicks.
It really does. All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode of Chill English Talks.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
And we have a question for you in the comments. What's the weather like where you are right now? Tell us.
Seriously, we love reading your comments. It's the best part of making this show.
Is it sunny? Is it raining? Are you somewhere cold or somewhere tropical? We want to know.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and don't forget to check the weather before you leave the house.
Unlike some people we know.
We don't need to bring that up again.
The jacket, Edward. The jacket.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Stay warm out there. Or cool. Whatever you need.